What's up, everybody? Wherever you may be in your journey, I am glad to be here with you, and I am thrilled that you are here on this earth with me. So this Sunday's gospel is all about Jesus being baptized in the River Jordan, and it is about John the Baptist. And this is a very special, very, very special feast day and a very special reading for me and everybody who works with me at the Catholic Mentor, because the baptism of Jesus and John the Baptist, well, this is the feast day of the Catholic Mentor, and John the Baptist is the patron saint of the Catholic Mentor, because John the Baptist is everything that I aspire to be as a mentor, which is to pave the path for you to receive Jesus, to be in relationship with Jesus. I echo precisely what John the Baptist says, which I am not worthy to tie the thong on Jesus's sandal. And yet somehow, some way, he invites me into collaboration with him in this work of mentorship that I get to do on a daily basis. So this is a very special feast day for me, and John the Baptist is the patron saint of the Catholic Mentor, because the ultimate Catholic mentor is Jesus. But John, in this Sunday's reading, which is really, really critical for us in our understanding of who Jesus is and what Jesus primarily comes to do. So John the Baptist isn't the only one who paves the way for something. Jesus also paves the way for us. And all of the great spiritual masters, all of them, talk about Jesus' baptism as Jesus declaring what he has come to do. One of the great biblical scholars, and certainly the great biblical scholar of our time, N.T. Wright, talks about how Jesus is paving the way to show us how to live out our vocation, how to live out the mission that God has called us to, the mission to become who we are, as St. John Paul II would say. And so Jesus goes down into the water to symbolize taking on the full measure of sin of the world, of everybody who had been in the river at that point. And the gospel this weekend is really particular about it. The gospel this weekend says, at the end of everyone, Jesus gets in the water. So once all of the sin has been piled in there, Jesus gets in the water and he takes on all of the sin to redeem us and to pave the path for us to be in relationship with God in eternity, in heaven forever. Which means that Jesus' priority, his priority, was to set us free from sin, to set us free from the slavery of sin, to set us free from the inner obstacles that are preventing us from becoming who we truly are. That's what Jesus is doing when he goes down into the river in the baptism in the Jordan, to be baptized in the Jordan River. So in this new year, when you're thinking about priorities and what you're going to do and what you're supposed to do and what you're going to focus on and all this stuff, the church places the baptism of Jesus right at the beginning of the year for a reason, for a very specific purpose. And that purpose is to remind us that the priority, that the number one objective for us as Catholics, as Christians, is to be freed from sin by Jesus, to remove all the inner obstacles within us to becoming who we were made to be. That is the number one thing. That is the thing first and foremost. So as you prepare for Mass this Sunday, as you go into Mass on Sunday, as you prepare to experience the readings, really think about this. What burden, what obstacle, what sin is weighing me down that Jesus is actually going to enter into the water to put on his back and pave the way for you, not just people 2,000 years ago, but for you in the here and now to enter into a deep and meaningful relationship with him and to become precisely who you are. May God bless you. And remember, you were made to do hard things.